Greetings and welcome to this evening's stream. Before I get started with the game, we'd like to talk about a few things. I don't know the details, but I heard something about a new Castlevania-related media in the works that is supposed to be taking place during the battle in 1999. For those of you who are not familiar, the Aria and Dom Sorrow games are supposed to follow up I think they're like in the year, I want to say 2035, 2036, something around that point in time. But the last major event before Aria of Sorrow was a battle with Dracula in 1999, where he was destroyed and his castle was sealed. And they're supposed to be making something that was supposed to uh, be around that exact time. I don't know exactly what the details of it are, though, but I've heard a rumor that they're making something that covers that timeline because there's no game that has the 1999 battle. It's not covered at all in anything. You have free speech. You can say whatever you'd like. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a show or... I don't think it's a game, but I'm not sure the details of that. I just heard that it's something that's supposedly happening. It would be interesting to finally cover that plotline, rather than the game that just allude to it but it never happened. Possibly, I feel like it was a Netflix show that's supposed to do that with the next season, but I'm not certain of the details of what I heard. Because I don't remember now, I just heard kind of a passing comment that something Castlevania related was supposed to take place during that storyline. It probably was the next season 2. I think it'd be season 3, actually. Because season 2 already happened. And that storyline is set in stone. So I would think it'd be maybe a 3rd season. At any rate, for tonight's run, there was talk about potentially cheesing the game and skipping the death fight to come back to later, but I do not think I'm going to take that route for a few different reasons. For one, the death fight is a very iconic one in Castlevania. As far as I am aware, every single game has a fight with death. I could be mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they all do. Which is interesting because you might think that the fight with Dracula would be the most iconic fight, but there are some games that do not have a fight with Dracula. So Death gets more battles than Dracula does. Right, I was pretty sure they all do have. So I definitely do not want to miss out on that. And my reservation about potentially skipping it is twofold. One, the next area is basically the end of the game. So it'd be weird to just go into pretty much the end and then come back somehow just to fight death and then go back again to the ending point. That seems a bit strange. I'm also not 100% certain that I can properly do that. Because I know that Kiyuki said there was a warper before the final boss that would take me out, but the map that I've been using as a guide does not show one, so I'm not 100% convinced. Like, you may be very much right, but at least the map I was using did not have any warps in the abyss. Meaning I can't guarantee that I can leave without using glitches again, and I do not know all the glitch locations, so I have no idea how to escape via the glitch. So I figure I should just play the game normally. I mean, I'm almost at the end anyway, so skipping it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It doesn't accomplish a lot at this point. Like, skipping it earlier to get the power would maybe be helpful, because I could use it for more of the game. But at this point, it seems silly. Especially since I do not know if the next fight would be easier anyway. It might be a more difficult battle regardless, so I'm better off just trying to fight death and get better at the battle. The last thing I want is to just not have that fight. I definitely want to show that on stream and not skip it in some capacity. Let's see what people are saying in chat. Do I have Death by Daylight? No, I do not. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Are you talking about the Nintendo game? The NES game? I know nothing about it. That is a bit too old of a game for me to really have much knowledge of. But we do recall seeing the episode somewhat more recently on AVGN where he went back and played the game to finally beat it for once and find out what the endings were, which apparently the game had multiple endings, which is somewhat interesting. But yeah, it seems like it's a fairly convoluted game that has some major issues. Oh, you only saw the original? Yeah, he went back and revisited, and he figured out how to play the game correctly, and he got, I believe, 3 different endings. Yes, he played it twice. Well, it's time to check my equipment. Probably good. Yeah, it seems like it was a rather difficult game. Because Dr. Jekyll cannot attack at all, and has no way of defending against the enemies. There probably wasn't a very real reason, they just did it to make a game. They had to make some sort of obstacle for you to play. It's a strange story to make a game from anyway. I do not know who was asking for a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde video game. I'm pretty sure no one was. Okay. There we are. That's odd. This is entirely different than... That's strange. So I watched someone play this fight to get an idea of how to do it, and the attacks were completely different. I have no idea why the fight was different for this person. And to usually based on various facts, perhaps. But that slash, basically he did one attack to me, was always a slash that hit the lower area and easily hit me. When this person was playing, all they did was jump and attack the entire time, and when Death was about to attack, they ducked. And all of Death's attacks went over his head. They never hit the ground, so he could duck under every single one. And I did not find that to be a case of my attempt. I don't even see I haven't once seen the attack that was performed in the video. But that is gonna make this even more difficult because I don't have an easy way to deal with the fight. Possibly. There's always weird things to trick the AI. You just have to find a way to abuse it. Elestrace was Attack Rat. That's the one attack that I do recall happening and didn't work that way because you have to attack the mini sides to break them. And that attack was never used in the video either. Yeah, that attack was never used. Hey, why is he slashing so low? In the video, he never slashed that low. There's very little chance I will beat this quite like this. Taking way too many hits. I think the player had a stronger sword too because they were doing 40 damage hits instead of 20 something. If I keep doing that and I'm prepared for it. That's always the thing in these boss fights. I get used to one move and how to dodge it. So as long as they do that, I'm in good shape. But inevitably, they will always do something that I'm not prepared for. I believe it has 3 forms, potentially. I'm gonna use up all my healing before I even get to the 3rd form. Oh, Bish. I forgot about that, Pork. That is hard to dodge. It didn't do that one in the video. But he seamlessly just ran away from each head and he never got hit by it. Of course, skilled players always make these things look easier than they are. As much as somebody who knows what they're doing makes it look like it is a much more doable fight. Then when I try to do it myself, it proves not to be the case. Was not prepared for that when I paused. Teleporting. That was a new one. You're not supposed to dodge them. You're supposed to destroy them. And then I had to dodge that attack. I wasn't doing it last time either. Yeah, it's all my healing. I do not know of a real way to win this battle at all. The skulls are extremely hard to dodge. You have to be prepared for them and have immediate reaction speed. Because you have to know exactly when it's coming and move at the exact right spot to avoid them. And you do a lot of damage if you fail. I think some of these work. That does not feel like it'd be better. Yeah, that's the thing is, you have to run the opposite direction at first when it appears in, but if you hold down the button for too long, you'll run to the one coming from the other side. Because they come at you from like one side, then the other side, then back from the first side again. Right, that's why I say you need perfect reaction speed, because I do not have any sort of reaction speed. So by the time the skulls are out, they've already hit me. It's not really possible for me to know when to run, as I cannot process the information quickly enough. And now the skulls cannot be destroyed. But how do I know how to time something when I do not know when it starts? Even if you have a timer, you need to know when the timer begins. I got quartered there. I can't get through him there. You assume I can process all that and know what was shot where and when. It's a tall order. I should do that more where he hovers down. Messed up there. Oh, there's 4. I thought it was only 2v3. I have watched it done before, it's just difficult for me to replicate that in playing it for real. And dodging that is not gonna happen. Or that. He just teleports on top of me. What am I supposed to do about that? The skulls have become the easiest thing now. Very well. Sounds like a quick dinner. I miss that. If I'm not sure how to change that. Well, if he's leading, it's gonna affect nobody, honestly. I see Beyond is playing by the honor system. It seems to be stuck on this pattern this time. Which might be good because I can hit him more from more damage quicker. And that changed. And I couldn't even hit him there. Right, but he is usually floating too high for the cards to hit. So it does not often work. I did not see the first one come out. I still have no idea how to dodge his teleport move. Well, I turned the other direction as soon as one appeared and I ran right into it, which was what I was afraid of before. No, not even double jumping away will save me. Yeah, apparently he decides that I'm going to get hit and there's nothing I can do about it. My biggest problem is his teleport slash, because that's a guaranteed hit. Sometimes 2 hits. You can slide. He seems like he's too low, and when do I slide? So I'm not sure when he's going to appear. By the time he appears, I'm just already hit. It seems instant. I do not feel like I have time to slide. He is definitely under the duck hitbox, because I ducked it before and got hit. But I tend to not have enough time to react and slide. Timed that wrong. Didn't turn around. is a much worse run than the last one. Haven't seen that move in a while. Is this new pattern? No. Wonder. I didn't see him start that up, so it's too far away. Yeah, this is definitely a very bad run. Wow, he did it 3 times that time. It seemed to go wherever you are, so even if I went down low to the ground, he would just slash lower. It's like, so it would be undodgeable. The second phase is brutal. They always are, though. Again, I was too far away, so I did not know what attack he was doing. Yeah, still did not see a way to avoid that attack. Unless I had to bait him to go higher and then quickly duck. But if I'm already ducking, maybe I can slide. No. Sliding does not work. You'll just keep doing it lower until he hits you. And he doesn't give up until he hits you. He'll do as many times as you need until you eventually fail to dodge it. So, at this rate, he's going to just outlast me through attrition. So I don't have enough healing items to continuously take that attack if he decides that he wants to do it. They're not supposed to. And I watched a video where someone never took a single hit of damage. I have no idea how he did it and why my game is not responding the same way. But it feels like there's attacks that he could duck under and have no problem with it. I cannot do the same. And I'm pretty sure 90% of the attacks from this battle, the player just ducked. And that was all there was to it. But ducking gets me nowhere. I still get hit every time. I might have to skip this fight after all. I do not have the resources to win it. Will that put drink? Actually, he made 4. When I dodged him 3 times, he still got me the 4th. It felt like he was just gonna sway infinitely until he finally hit me. I'm gonna just see how other weapons feel. I assumed as much. But it feels wrong to not fight death. Eh. I think here's 2 frost greaves, so those one did not hit him. Yes. So I'll wait for your question on pause because I won't be able to read it while I'm playing. He does not have a 4th form as far as I know. I do not even know if it's a 3rd form. Much less a 4th. Still cannot dodge that attack. Yeah, I started running as soon as he disappeared, like the advice said. But he still caught me. Yeah, it does not work. I couldn't even single jump by the time he appeared. I tried jumping once, and before I could even attempt the double jump, he already had hit me. So that does not really work. Which I cannot do. At least not reliably. I showed the intro the first time I played this game. Greetings, Shuggy. Being hit that early is not good. Didn't that specialist start with that attack? It appeared in the opposite direction. That just broke my momentum, unfortunately. Of course, he changes his pattern. I assume I just have to run away from the position inside the room he's on, but sometimes that's not the case. I'm not really able to see or pay attention to what direction he's facing, so if he turns around backwards first, that will just throw me off. Where is he? Still, I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough life to last out the rest of this battle. Depends on how many more hits it'll take. So I had the tail on to double my damage potentially. But sight is relentless. Great, why does this have to be this pattern? Got him. I was a bit worried there because at one point in the second phase, I completely got into the zone. But I knew as soon as he changed patterns to something else, he was going to throw me off entirely and knock me out of that zone. So once I was no longer in the zone, as you would say, I was worried that I was going to fail and die anyway and lose the battle. Fortunately, I was able to finish him off before that occurred. Yeah, every new thing I figured out, he introduced a different problem. He didn't even do the skulls at all, I think, that time. Not once. I thought that was what was gonna mess me up. But no, of course he did the worst one that I still have not to this point figured out. I have no solution for that. Other than get lucky and maybe dodge it. Because it could go at any height, so you have to either jump over it or duck under, depending on where it is. Twice, because it goes toward you and then boomerangs back toward him. I thought the trick was to just run behind him since it shot out forward. I figured, well, he'll just catch it when it comes back, but no. If you run behind him, he does not catch it. It goes past him as well to hit you and then goes back to him, so there's no way you can really avoid having to dodge it. Potentially. I would try my luck in the abyss, which I am going to somewhat cheat and use the... Actually, will the map help? In light. Where do we come in from? Okay, I see. Does that mean there's another boss immediately? No. That's a save point, isn't it? It should be a save point to the left. Okay, that is correct. So I do know where I am at least. So to lead, I just go back here. Okay. So that's how I would... If I did skip death, I could just walk all the way back here and go to this room. Well, oh no, you can't leave this room, though. No, wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, here it goes. Yeah, here. This goes back to the death boss fight. Potentially. Definitely blocking the way. Well, no, I mean, if I wanted to fight him afterwards, if I skipped death and came back to fight, I would just zip through this door again into the boss room, and then the boss would presumably resume? I don't know how that would work. It'd resummon it or what would happen. I don't need to open the door. I would just zip through it like I zipped through it in the first place. So I had to go past the closed door to get into here when I used the glitch, so I could just do it that in reverse. That's the idea anyway. Was not expecting that. Yeah. These fights are certainly annoying. Ow. I might die a few times just exploring. It's no easy way to fight these guys. It takes too many hits. I probably should have taken a teleporter back to the beginning, so I could get new healing items. Let's see, where am I now? So I was heading toward the hippogriff, I believe. Disconnected route. Mistake, now I refight this. Yeah. When I noticed how low my health was, I decided to not even bother. And isn't that be a bit annoying just to navigate? Might as well keep that on. Get hurt. An interesting game, the death power, a lot really good on Aria of Sorrow. Because I was able to use it to help me tremendously on some boss fights. I had to figure out how to get past this thing. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Quicksand? Not another one. Something here. That's right. That's the power. That seems a bit useless to keep this late in the game. You can fly. Why would you even need this? I'm a little confused. Like, I believe in Ariosar you get this before you have the bat power. So it has some utility. In this game, it seems pointless. Where? I suppose I went the wrong direction, potentially? What do I think? No? Can I get up here? Give me a lot of weapon energy. Can I just have me take care of my problem for me? No. That didn't work. At least that thing did not attack. So it helped a little bit. These just obstacles? Suppose that's automatic. Grant, that only helps me if I can get to a save point. If I die before reaching one, then that kind of doesn't count for anything. Is it always in the moon? Am I... Yeah. So I have to go through another section before I can get to the section that has next save point. Am I in for here? I should have acted faster there. Well, I didn't have to mean to do that. So I'm accidentally doing the hippogriff jump where I'm trying to do the weapon canceling, which is a huge problem. I need to turn that off so it never happens. Because I'm holding up plus attack to do the attack, but then I have to, while doing that, tap L in order to dash cancel. And that up plus L combination sends me crashing into a wall, which is very bad for me. Oh, okay. Well, so much for the Mud Demon Soul. I ran out of NP. Mainly because of stupid Hippogriff Soul messing me up. Yeah, I was thinking that, but at this point, it feels like it's gonna take me a while to get there. Because they don't believe there's a direct path. And have to zigzag it. Not what I want to do. I need... the ability to fly here. Or, you know, you could just not let me do that. I'm gonna die trying to get to the teleporter at this point. I can't do anything. Fortunately, I did not gather any new souls, so there's no chance I can upgrade my weapons further. That would have been handy. Never found any fist weapons. Yeah, I need the Malachi soul in order to upgrade the katana further. Quetzalcoatl for that one. I could make this, but the great swords are too slow for my taste. They both want to talk to him about Mina. But there goes all my money. still down a little too far. Even I know I can heal run away in the next area. Doesn't hurt to be that. I'm gonna expect him to drop down after me. Such a strange enemy. I wonder if that one's guaranteed to give us soul. That could be that time. That they had some sort of pattern going on. Yeah, I'm leaving trouble hanging. This is ridiculous. Even though my research them would die just because they're infinitely spawning. Yes, that's why I'm trying to summon it, or that's why I'm trying to destroy it, but I can't. It somehow died off screen. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't expect for much. I'm uncertain that there's a better solution. Yeah. I doubt I have anything that does much damage. It took far longer than necessary. Somehow that shot the wrong way. Obviously not going in the boss store. Then I'm at these. Unfortunately, most of my resources are gone, so that might make things difficult in the fight up ahead. But the reward for winning this fight is supposed to be very good. Of course that happened. This can't be the real boss. Maybe it is. She doesn't really have an introduction, which is strange. Those things are strange. Well, that makes two of us. It's me against the wall, too. Unfortunately, I don't have any more MP restoratives. There. The strange thing is this fight looks like it's easier than the previous one, but it's also strange. That was the impression I got. However, it doesn't seem like I have a good spot to be safe from any of it. I seem to hit almost the full room, regardless of what motion he makes. Which might mean I need the Bat Company. So at least when he does a U-shape, then I can, in theory, hover. Okay, that was different. I don't think any corner is safe. They hit all corners. So, I do not believe the corner is the solution. Let me keep the Mandragora on. For now. What is your theory? It very well may be. I noticed the same thing myself. But it did not seem to me like that was a viable solution. I'm not so that certain I can do enough damage for this battle to work out very well. The U-turn. That's the worst one right there. When a U-turn. Because it's such a narrow space to get into. Not necessarily. Possibly. Does that mean I just need a different weapon? This might be like that company. The issue is I don't feel like I can hit enough of them. Needless to say, I'm very focused on the game as well as I am attempting to play it. Yes, it's too slow for that to work. The idea of using this weapon does not help me any. It has been a very difficult game. I doubt there's any simple solution to this. Not well enough. Head when there are enemies right before the boss room door, so you can lose health and resources going into the boss fight. As if you need any disadvantages. Isn't perfect, but it almost works. If that orbited faster, that might actually protect me. No. That cannot be done. Let's see what some of these other ones are. I cannot imagine that would work. I'm only trying anything one. No. Yet I break right through it. Which is odd. But maybe it's because he has to manually spin it. Whereas for other stuff, it was an automatic thing that just went around him. Absolutely not. Vacuum is one of the worst skills in the game. It is incredibly slow, does almost no damage. I think it sets him randomly though, so that won't really work. I need something that protects me from them and like kills them before they get to me. That's just along the ground. Wonder how high this goes though. Yeah, it doesn't really help for the ones that fly in. That was it straight ahead. I do not suspect there is any easy way around this fight. I do not know how much damage I need to do. The flare shield at least helps. Perhaps. It just means that I have less ability to dodge with the fire shield once it takes away the bat slot. And it's constantly draining my MP. So when I do the U-shape, I'm going to most likely take damage. Let me see if I can get some hits in real quick from the beginning of the battle. The great sword is incredibly slow. I was never able to time it. Basically, by the time I start to swing, I already get hit by the attack. Because the windup is so long. Yeah, I noticed that I did very poorly this time. And the problem with the fire shield filling gaps is that, as you saw there, it didn't really fill very much. So it was pretty much all gap, almost. And the sword probably wouldn't be able to get the rest. Generally, upgrading the item only increases its attack power. If I keep... Well, how am I gonna attack then? If I just keep walking backward and forward, I can't fight the boss. I don't think the fire did enough damage. I would run out of NP long before he was dead if I never attacked him physically. Really? Because I've never known the vacuum to be very good. So I didn't think that strategy was viable. This isn't... You see how I'm doing 3 damage a hit this way, and it's not even working. So that was not a viable strategy. That's why I said I needed to actually attack the boss. The fire was just to clear out the enemies so they do not hit me. There was never an intention for them to actually damage the boss and kill him. It does seem like an issue in certain patterns when they fly too low. Does better damage to him. The straight line pattern is completely nullified by this thing. I'm amazed this is working as well as it is. That seems absurd. Of course, when he hops on me, that sort of throws things off. I honestly cannot believe that works. I just beat him completely with a vacuum cleaner. Well, thank you, Beyond, for the suggestion. So here's the thing. That did way more damage than it normally does, so maybe they improved it in this game. The reason why I was reluctant to use it was because in Aria of Sorrow, that same soul was terrible. So they seem to have improved it in this game. Because in the first game, it did maybe about 5 damage. It was very low, like single-digit damage is all it did. And it was very slow. And you'd most likely die trying to use it. Because it was very poor at what it did. This game has seemed to be a much upgraded, maybe a situation. Well, it doesn't work the same way. I mean, fundamentally, mechanically, it's the same, but it's much faster in this game. So they changed it. It does more damage, and it moves faster, so that you could potentially use it as more viable. Although the difference in this game is that it restores much less health. Like, I was doing about 20-something damage, I think I got 10% of my each of the damage back as EHP, so I was getting 2 each time, which isn't very much. Whereas in the first game, it would do maybe like 10 damage and give me 5, so it gave me half. So they completely nerfed the drain in exchange for it being more useful as a weapon. Which is an interesting trade-off. Is that... Okay, so that's not the boss I thought it was. I might have missed the soul that I'm looking for. But I do not remember what it was. It might have been one of those enemies at the beginning. But I didn't see an enemy that had a weapon power that was like what I'm looking for. Let's sort of see how this works. Fair enough. A little less powerful than the boss version. Is it home? It does the job, I suppose. And I went up too far. I went down too far, I mean. I really wish I remembered what soul was the good one. I'm looking for a particular soul that I believe looked like a red tail. Sort of like the Manicore, but red. And its attack properties were a little different. But I cannot figure out what enemy drops it. Honestly, I figured I would have encountered it by now. If that was supposed to be in the beginning of the abyss. But since I do not remember the enemy, it is difficult for me to figure out where or who. Wait, but it was supposed to be at the beginning, I believe. Not at the end. But I do not know what monster it comes from. That is what I was wondering. I'm trying to look up all the enemies that are in the abyss to figure it out. Is it Melakota? I think it's probably Melakota. But let me see. It's a 12% drop rate. Yeah, that is the one. So yeah, it was the red demon people from the entrance, I believe. Let me see if I can look through my bestiary. What is the number for it? 99? Didn't mean to click on that. Yes, this is the enemy I'm looking for. I would have had a much easier time with that boss fight if I already had the soul. But unfortunately, I had to farm these guys, which does not sound fun. That is true, eventually. But I cannot guarantee I'll be able to do that for the rest of them. So that seems like the best place to farm him is just this room right here. I can just do this. And if I'm lucky, he'll actually drop. I see. But this is basically speedrunners. When they play this game, they skip past most of the game, skip past death, go to the abyss, and go to this room specifically to hunt him and get his soul, and then they go back to the rest of the game and kill the bosses with his incredibly broken soul weapon. Although the Abaddon one isn't bad. It's doing a lot of work, at least on him. But yeah, we're gonna be here a while, unfortunately. I don't like soul hunting on stream because it takes so long. But the alternative is to not stream. I'm unfortunately out of NP now. I do not have an easier way to fight him in this room. maybe just use your speed button. It still takes a very long time. You can see it's barely moving even with the turbo on. That is... Well, that did not work out anywhere near the way I wanted it to. I underestimated how much MP this takes. But you couldn't be here for a while. Because probably may not be on my side. It's 12% chance, which means that honestly I should have gotten one by now if it followed strict probability, but something can be 12% chance and you could fail 100 straight times, technically. Even though you should have gotten it in, 10 tries or less. No. I don't even think it's a weapon he could drop, possibly. Like, you don't get a spear-type weapon or all. I'm gonna give it another couple of tries, but if it doesn't drop on stream, then I'll just end the stream now and try to form it off-stream. Of course, knowing my luck, I'll get in the first try off-stream or some nonsense like that. But I'll keep going until the MP runs out from this bar, and then we'll call it. I don't think I have enough to do another one. Nah, not getting it. So that's gonna be tonight's string. We very well may finish the game next week. Because I only have 2 bosses ahead of me, I believe. Or is it just one boss? Just the final boss? Fair enough. So technically I could have gone to the next area and tried to fight the final boss. But that's pushing it, and I'd rather have the Whiptail Soul. Just because I heard it was so good, I want to go into the boss fight with the best chance I can with all the best soul options. Even if the Whiptail ends up not being the best option. If it is, I need it, and if it isn't, I can always use something else, but I'd like to have the option to try it out. Because you never know. Sometimes a vacuum cleaner is apparently the answer to the problem. But the more options you have, the more things you can try. At any rate, let me see if anyone is streaming right now. I suppose we can raid Captain Dizzle. And I will see you all next week.